Two brothers dragged a young boy into the court of Umar ibn al-Khattab radiyallahu anhu. Umar looked at them and asked, "Why have you brought this boy before me?" One of the brothers looked at Umar and said, "This boy killed our father." Umar looked at the boy and asked, "My son, tell me honestly, is what they are saying about you really true?" The boy slowly raised his head. Fear filled his eyes, but he knew he could not tell a lie. The boy replied, "Yes, it is true. I killed him, but it was never my intention." Umar was surprised. He asked, "An accident?" "My son, tell me exactly what happened." The boy took a deep breath and said, "It was an accident. My camel walked into their garden." The boy's camel quietly wandered into the garden. The owner of the garden was working peacefully when he suddenly noticed something in the distance. He looked closer and realized it was the boy's camel inside his garden. The boy's camel was walking freely through the garden. The sight of the camel filled the man with anger. He looked down, saw a stone on the ground, and picked it up. Without thinking, he threw the stone. It struck the boy's camel directly in the eye. The camel cried out in pain. Unable to bear the injury, it slowly collapsed to the ground. Hearing his camel cry out in pain, the boy ran toward it as fast as he could. He fell to his knees beside his camel. Seeing its pain broke his heart. Then the boy slowly looked up and saw the man standing a few steps away. The boy looked at the man, and his sadness slowly turned into anger. Slowly, the boy stood up. He could no longer control his anger. His eyes fell on a stone lying on the ground. Overcome with anger, he picked it up. Overcome with anger, the boy threw the stone at the man. The stone struck the man on the head with great force. Within moments, he collapsed onto the ground without moving. The boy froze for a moment after the stone struck the man. Then he rushed toward him and knelt beside him, hoping he was still alive. Fear filled the boy's heart. He realized the man was no longer alive. The stone was thrown in anger, but the boy never meant to take a life. He stood there in shock, unable to believe what had happened. The boy lowered his head and said, "That is what happened. I never meant to kill him." Umar remained silent for a moment. Then he looked at the two brothers and asked,
"Will you forgive this boy?"
The two brothers looked at each other for a brief moment. Then one of them firmly replied,
"No. We want justice. He killed our father. He must die."
Umar looked at the boy with kindness. Then he asked,
"My son, do you have one final wish before I make my decision?"
The boy took a deep breath. Then he quietly replied,
"Yes, I have one last wish. Please give me 3 days."
The courtroom fell completely silent as everyone listened to the boy's words. The boy began to explain why he needed 3 days.
My father died before he could tell my 2 younger brothers where he hid their money. I know where it is. If I die today, they will lose everything. Please let me go home, give them what belongs to them, and I promise I will return in 3 days.
After a moment of silence, Umar replied,
"I will give you 3 days, but only if someone is willing to guarantee that you will return."
The entire courtroom fell silent. No one stepped forward. They didn't believe the boy would ever come back. Then one man quietly stepped forward. It was Abu Dharr al-Ghifari radiyallahu anhu. He said, "I will guarantee that he returns." Umar looked at Abu Dharr and spoke with calm authority.
If you become this boy's guarantor and he does not return in 3 days, you will be punished with death. Do you still accept?
Without hesitation, Abu Dharr answered with complete confidence, "Yes, I will be his guarantor." Umar accepted Abu Dharr's guarantee. Then he ordered the guards to release the boy. The two brothers released the boy. Without wasting a moment, he turned and ran home. 1 day passed. Then the second day passed, but the boy still did not return. On the third day, the two brothers went to Abu Dharr al-Ghifari radiyallahu anhu's house. The two brothers asked him,
Today is the last day. The boy still hasn't returned. There is still no sign of him.
Abu Dharr calmly replied,
I will wait until Maghrib. Then we will see what happens.
Shortly before Maghrib, Abu Dharr set out for the royal court. The people of Medina quietly followed behind him. Eager to see what would happen, Abu Dharr arrived at the royal court. The people of Medina believed he was about to give his life because of a stranger's mistake. The two brothers also arrived at the royal court, waiting for what would happen next. Umar looked at Abu Dhar and asked him one final question.
Abu Dhar, are you ready to face death?
Without fear, Abu Dhar calmly replied, "Yes, I am ready to face death." Just then, the boy came running toward Abu Dhar. Everyone in the courtroom turned toward him, stunned by his sudden return. Umar asked him a question.
My son, why did you come back? I did not send anyone after you. What made you return?
The boy replied,
I did not want anyone to say that a Muslim broke his promise. That is why I came back.
Umar then asked Abu Dhar.
Abu Dhar, why did you become this boy's guarantor?
Then he replied, I saw that a Muslim needed help, but no one stepped forward to help him. After a brief moment of silence, the two brothers looked at each other. Then the older brother spoke.
We also do not want anyone to say that a Muslim asked for forgiveness, but another Muslim refused to forgive him. We forgive the boy.
The boy's face filled with joy. At that moment, kindness, trust, and forgiveness came together in one place. Can such a magnificent example of Muslim brotherhood be found in today's society? Let those who try to misrepresent Islam witness its true beauty. If you like the video, please be sure to share it.